What is going on, YouTube? Savage here. Are you guys struggling with getting wins with randoms or even the friends that you play with? If you guys are, make sure you join our Discord community and utilize the looking for groups pages to your advantage. We have over 16,000 people using the LFG pages. Go out there, find some people that communicate well with you that you guys can vibe with. Go out there and get some wins. But in today's video, speaking of teamwork, we're going to be spectating some quad gameplay and analyzing every move that they make, talking about the positives as well as the negatives, and kind of diving in depth with the strategies and rotations that these guys need to be using in order to secure the W. But before we get started, please leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 600 likes. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe today, or even if you're not new, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the gameplay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are spectating McAdams, Ravish, and Campos, who have landed way off in the outskirts. Not sure why. Now look, if you guys want to land off in the outskirts to have a more slower gameplay so you can get your money and then get to the action, I'm for that, but you got to know where to land. This right here is not a good spot because you have a lot of distance to travel to go to the next group of buildings. I'd be more for landing here and kind of rotating this direction, or vice versa, landing summit, which may be a little hotter, but then rotating downwards. Again, from here, you don't really have many buildings that you could go to. Going to these individuals would be a waste of time. You could go to military, but if your idea was to rotate to military, you might as well just land it there to, again, get your money fast. Unfortunately, two of our teammates have already backed out on us. Again, guys, if you're looking for teammates to play with who won't back out, join our Discord and find some people that you can play with on the regular. A lot of squads being made in there. Use it for you guys. Go out there and get some wins, my guys. All right, but off the bat, here we are just caught up looting. Campo's going ahead and pinging an enemy. Not really surprised there. Police station areas are always pretty popping. You can already see the doors are open, so clearly it's been looted. Even if we didn't spot an enemy, that right there is a red flag. More pings going up. Good on Campos. Now, if we're going to approach this building, instead of running down this direction, use the buildings and flank with cover so they can't see you pushing them. Helicopter inbound. Right now we're trying to take cover. We're in a very bad spot because we're by ourselves. Helicopter is flying away, so we got lucky. Sniper shots coming from the yellow building. Not sure if it's at us. Don't think it is. You might want to crouch. There you go. Not really sure what our game plan is right here. We won't be able to do much with our weapons from this angle. If we had a sniper or something like that, or at least our loadout, we'd be okay with it. But this isn't really a good angle for the weapon choice that we have right now. We are going to have to close the gap in order to get any knocks or any executions. Again, this is just waste of time. All we're doing is just waste of time. Again, we need to get money. We need to get fights. We need to get our loadout. We got shit to do. If you die right off the bat, it's fine. You get to restart, have another chance. So you might as well just go in, balls to the wall, get this fight taken care of. Not to mention, these guys could have rotated out. I did see movement to the left-hand side, and I'm pretty sure that's what they did. I'm pretty sure they just rotated the next compound. I mean, look at the circle. Look at the zone. And we also have action over here, which could be those enemies, and still we're just so hyper-focused on this building. We don't even know if they've rotated or not. Two teams fighting behind us. I'm going to go ahead and bet money that's where they're at. Finally pushing up a little too late, but we're pushing regardless. Not sure of the ADSing. I don't understand this concept at all. Don't ADS until you see the enemies, guys. Oh, weird. They're not here, so we need to go ahead and rotate outwards. Now, it may have been a field of view issue. If he's on console, of course, he probably wouldn't have been able to see the movement that we saw. But there definitely was movement there. Regardless, even if you don't see the movement, you got to predict the fact that these guys are going to be rotating out. Circles rotated. The enemies are probably going to do the exact same. McAdams finally pinging the compound we heard the gunshots at. But again, because of our hesitation, because we're taking way too long to get there, by the time we arrive, not only are one of the teams going to be dead, so we lose out on those kills, but that team, again, will probably end up rotating. So we're going to fall into this bullshit where we play to the edge of the circle because we think that's what's cool. And we're going to end up getting very little kills. If you guys are struggling getting decent amount of kills, I'm talking if you guys haven't hit double digits, if you're not hitting 10 kills consistently, this is probably one of the reasons why. Nobody's going to be coming through that door, my guy. The circle literally will be there in 2 minutes. We've got enemies pinged over there. Let's see what they do with that information. Are we going to push? Looks like we are. Campos went ahead and pinged it, but he fell back. All right, this is a position here where we're going to want to close the gap again. We'll be able to get the knocks easily. His ADS sensitivity actually seems really on point. He's just having a very hard time tracking the enemy, just lack of practice. And of course, the reason why I said we should close the gap is so that when we do knock the enemies, we don't have this long range bullshit against snipers, because this weapon of choice isn't the worst, but it's definitely not the one we want. And now here we are, gate kept, where we probably will not be able to leave, nor will we be able to get a kill. So this is going to be a very short-lived life for my dude McAdams. I wouldn't have minded us pushing this team, but the fact that they did it the way that they did it is completely wrong. You guys need to make one of two decisions: push or null. Don't do it in between, right? They did literally in between. Campo stayed in the building, we stayed behind a rock, trying a third party from range. Didn't work out. Here we are spectating Rowe, Diaz, Pearson, and Cornier. Rowe's rocking 2 kills. My dude Diaz got 0. Another donut. And are we getting 3 donuts on this team or no? And we got a, hey, he's got 1. So we got 3 kills between the squad. Let's see what they end up doing. They did win the team fight. They've actually won 2 team fights. And now they're going to be rotating into airport. Now, hangars is definitely going to be occupied. You already see the helicopter on top of police station. So if these guys are wanting to go buy anything, police station shouldn't be their choice. They do have their loadout though, so they could contest it if they choose to. We've got pings over here at the buy station. Now look at the mini map. Notice how we're all clustered together. I want to kind of separate from my teammate a little bit, playing different pieces of cover and pushing in from different angles. That way, when the enemies are all distracted with one teammate, you can see him rotating outwards. They'll all rotate to him. Meanwhile, we're making a wide right flank and we can kind of hit them from behind. Enemies behind us, blue shooting at them, no pings, unfortunately. So our delayed reaction was just because of lack of teamwork and at the same time, lack of paying attention to the mini-map. There's probably more enemies here because we haven't gotten a single team wipe yet. And here is a guy playing the building. Now, if you're stuck in the building and I want to be 4, rotating and playing situation, guy on the bottom level, brother. Rotating out of the building and playing the entire area is your best bet. All right, so what went wrong for our team right here? Well, they all assumed that there was only one guy in here. When we went in there, we all focused on the staircase with the guy that was already downed. You saw he was down because he was pinged through the wall. Thanks a lot, Activision. But we saw the guy on the right-hand side of the bottom story. We didn't even shoot at him until it was too late. Not to mention, we didn't check our corners, and lo and behold, there was a guy behind the door the whole time that ended up cleaning us all up. So here we are, unfortunately, all in the gulag, and we're going to lose out on our weapons. Again, bad decision makings or lack of decision making has costed this team their weapons, their lives, and now they're gonna have to waste their one and only gulag. All right, so all of our teammates in the gulag, and we're just kind of floating, waiting, right? Our loadout, that's gone. You can unping that shit. But he's just kind of patiently waiting to see what he needs to land on. If he ends up by himself, of course, most wanted bounty might be your better decision. If you get one teammate back, I at least would go for, unfortunately, I don't see any supply runs. They got one at hospital and one at boneyard. So supply run would be my option. So, all right, so we're just holding the skybox, just waiting to see if Corner wins or not. Now, regardless of this position, we got 3 teammates. Y'all can land wherever you want to now. You'll end up getting enough money back for the 4th. So at this point, go for some scavs. Do we have any scavs? We do. We have one sitting over here. That's what we'll go for because we got to get our loadout. Thankfully, with this scav is it's next to a buy station, and the scavs will probably pop up around that area. But for some unknown reason, we're gonna go here instead to an area that's already looted and just kind of pick up scraps, which is not good because you will not find plates, you will not find good guns. It'll be a very unfortunate, long drawn out match for us. Again, you need to make the best of your time. We should have definitely gone for the scav. Yes, there may be enemies there, but it's okay. Again, it's a game. If you die, you die, but at least try. At least freaking try. Again, we're spending way too much time trying to loot this damn building. There's not going to be much in here in the first place at all. Also, we haven't really seen anyone grab bounties in a few different spectating videos here recently. That's something you guys need to be doing. Don't flip me off, brother. You're the one playing like shit. Look, this isn't what you should be doing. Again, we need... We need to go for bounties. Again, if you guys want to drop more and more kills, go for bounties and push them bitches. Play aggressive. Confidence is very important when it comes to winning gunfights, because the moment you hesitate and you go against somebody of equal skill or even less skill, they have a chance to kill you with that hesitation if they don't hesitate themselves. Also, look at Diaz's crosshair placement. He's just staring at the ground. Not really sure why exactly. This is just a common habit we see from a lot of players. Raise that reticle, get it off the ground. That way you can just snap on enemies from side to side, and you stop trying to mow down blades of grass. All right, bitch move number 1, bitch move number 2. It almost looks like they're just posting up about to just watch this care package. Savage, where do you go from here? All right, I'm glad you asked. Let's get the hell out of here. We don't have money, and all we're doing is looting behind people. There's no reason to sit here. There isn't. Will a team come to their loadout drop? Possibly. It's on the edge of the circle. They might not. They might be way across the map. We have no idea. So sitting here waiting for that squad, it's just a waste of damn time. Waste of time. So again, let's rotate. Let's go start doing objectives. If you guys find yourself like, oh, I don't know what to do but loot, stop looting. Go pick up a damn objective. Do it. We won't get our free loadout for a good minute now. And again, we need to get money. We need to do something. Maybe kill a team. Maybe get their money. And here we are looting the same damn area of this building over and over again. We got a lot of pings going out, and that's fine. If you guys want to ping enemies, go for it. But at the same time, we really don't have guns to be shooting at range on enemies. So in this position, we're going to have to collapse. There's one enemy. We might be able to get a nice pick with a sniper. I like that Green's flanking from the right-hand side, trying to put angles on the enemy. That's exactly what he needs to be doing. But Green's actually in a fight right now. Somebody has pushed us on the right-hand side and put him in a bad spot. We need to be diverting to Pearson, helping him out. But unfortunately, Diaz is so distracted and just focused on this one guy. We're not even seeing what's happening with Pearson. Now we have a cluster strike coming in from this building onto us. So we're in a third-party situation. We need to leave this area and push these enemies. And again, win the fight fast. We're taking way too long. The reason why your top tier players are able to drop so many kills is because we're consistently moving. We're not frozen up like this. Trying to go for the headshot, unfortunately, missing a wide left. And basically, we're just waiting for the enemy to get in our crosshair. That's not the way you want to play. You want to force the enemy into that crosshair. Don't just wait for them to walk into it. Here we are pushing the enemies with very, very little cover. Kind of blind too. We have no idea where they went. We're getting shot from the right-hand side by the third-partying team. Now, we don't know if they rotated this way or not. Orange is pinging that there is an enemy in that building. We should probably make our way to him. Our left side is completely vulnerable. And remember, there were multiple enemies. There might be other players in these other houses next to us. We're kind of going in blind, not even looking. Crouch walking in buildings, pings going out everywhere, and I haven't seen a single player at all. At all. I think these pings may be false pings. Nope, nope, nope. Corner in combat right now. Blue finally realizing it, trying to help, but it may be too late. We need to collapse on them. Again, guys, we got to work together, especially if you're a newer player, or even if you're not newer. If you're just struggling, if you're a struggling player, work together as a squad. Pushing groups of 2, pushing groups in a group of 4, do whatever, but don't go off by yourself. We're gonna end up like Corner, who literally just got picked off by his lonesome. All right, unfortunately, we have 28 enemies left. We still don't have our loadout. Thankfully, we got the enemies loadout, but we still don't have our own, which means we're lacking our perks, which means we're lacking the weapons we're probably better with. Bad stun. Should have thrown on the left-hand side regardless, but it wasn't far enough anyway. Going for the execute on both of them. Sent out a team wipe. No idea where the last player's at. Again, look at the crosshair placement. It's driving me up a wall. I'm not really sure he knows what he's looking at. His sensitivity is pretty high, which isn't a bad thing, but he's looking so sporadically back and forth. I don't think he can spot anything, even if someone's standing clear out in the open. It's almost like he's creating his own motion blur because he's just back and forth, back and forth. It's too much, too much. You got to be fluid. Having fast movement is a necessity, but you got to be fluid with it. Otherwise, it just looks stupid, and it's going to, again, hurt your own eyes. Again, guys, you need baby steps to sensitivity. If you want to rock high sensitivity, that's cool, but start from the bottom and get there. His sensitivity is set so high, he physically couldn't even walk up the staircase. Level 3 threat. We're sitting here looking off in the distance and edge of the circle, not really sure what's going on. When you get to Pearson, by the way, Pearson's Roe getting a knock, and it seems like Roe's literally just soloing everything, fighting enemies. We have no angle on it yet. We're gonna try to challenge this. This is a dumb angle to challenge that rooftop to. Come on, man, just learn to walk, my guy. Looks like there are 2 teams here. Someone else is shooting at this building also. Need to be careful. We're getting next to a cubby. We're not really focused on what we're supposed to be focused on right now. No idea what the hell our teammate was just shooting at. Very confused by the tracers, not gonna lie. Guy right behind you, my dude. Okay, all right, sick. Granted, his teammate was behind him and it kind of looked like it was him, but know what kind of skins your teammates have, bro. It's a big ass fucking mask in your face, my guy. All right, thankfully everyone's getting bought back, so even though they all died, they're all still alive, but again, they're gonna have to come back in with no weapons. So we just spent all that time getting money to buy a loadout to literally die and not get our loadout. It's very unfortunate. Rose definitely team carry. Probably should have been spectating him the whole time. Why the Pearson, brother? You don't die to gas, guys. I'm sorry. That's weird. That's fucking weird. You don't die to gas ever. There's no excuse. No excuse. All right, but here we are again, and notice again, another team playing the edge of the circle. Boneyard ending. It's gonna be a very aggressive ending. I don't think this team has the capability to win it, so they're gonna have to slow down their gameplay drastically. There's a lot of crevices, a lot of cover, a lot of concealment, and you can get caught out by anybody just sitting behind something. You got shots going off from the right hand side, and you gotta hurry up, get the hell across. Messing up the slide cancels. I said Rose a team carry, but I don't know. These guys lack basic movement. I'm gonna be honest. Completing the entire slide instead of canceling it, going prone when he's trying to slide. Got to get better. He's got 9 kills. He's got to have decent aim and accuracy, but movement wise, this is tragic. If you guys are slide canceling like this, you're not slide canceling, you're just sliding, and it does nothing for you but slow down your movement. Stop this. You're better off just running. If you slide cancel like this, just stop. You're better off running. 100%. Because all that into the slide does. The reason why we cancel the slide is because that ending, that completion point is slow. You slow down and then you have to stop and get up, and it's too much. Don't do it. Curious to spectate him aiming and snapping, especially with 9 kills and not dying yet. If movement's his only issue, it's a very easy issue to correct. We got a ping going out. I don't know why we didn't shoot. He's very vulnerable. Not sure how he marked that guy. I'm going to be 100% honest. No idea how the hell he marked him. Bertha pulling up to the left-hand side, pretty vulnerable, getting our loadout and a Strello. You can use that Strello on that Bertha, but no, we're just going to switch it out because fuck it. I don't mind not using the Strela, but while the Bertha was right there, that could have been perfect, but I don't think he was very observant. Now we're sliding into cubby and we're going to sit here. Unfortunately, the warehouse picking our teammate. They now know where we're at. They now know that we're here. We need to go ahead and get visual on the enemies to make sure that they don't take us out. Shame on Orange for not pinging while he's downed where he got shot from. That's why Rose kind of looking everywhere, like behind him and things like that. Granted, as far as Rose concerned, we all saw the tracers, we heard the suppressors, we knew that it came from the warehouse. But again, even if we're lacking observation, which we shouldn't be, but even if we are, your teammates should be there to cover your ass in that aspect. Now, I don't really prefer pushing these buildings, especially spectating this squad. I don't think that they should. They should definitely just hold the outsides and wait for the enemies to rotate out and then get the kills. But we're not really keeping our eyes on anything right now. And this guy might be wall hacking, fam. I think Rose cheating. I actually think Rose cheating. That's the second time he's marked an enemy and seen an enemy that I don't think was physically possible to see. I don't understand it. But then again, I don't, at the same time, Does it look like he is? No. Maybe he's just, maybe he's the most observant person in the world, just sees through shit. I don't know. Spotting another enemy, getting the knock, going for the execute, wasting all his ammo, and not being able to solidify it. Guys, when it comes to executing, you just got to slow down and tap fire that bitch. You have to. Spraying and praying, if you're missing shots, it's going to be very, very difficult for you guys to get the execute. They're just going to usually crawl to safety. A guy in the top window right there. Another down, nice. Went ahead and bled out, not sure why. Again, I wouldn't really go in right now, especially the circle coming in. Never mind, ended up coming in. We got the kill. Now we're rocking 12 kills. There's an enemy sitting in blue building we could fight. I wouldn't want to be up there, especially all of us, because we only have visual on one area. Them adding this tank here is pretty crucial too when it comes to cover. Not sure what the hell's going on. Thermite being thrown out. Again, not sure what the hell's happening. Bad stun. His gameplay's really just got me questioning everything. He seems to always know where players are at, but at the same time, he seems to never know where they're at. Let's spectate this out, and y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all think he's cheating or not. If he is, shame, because bad, but... All right, ladies and gentlemen, now I have a 4v4. Suspect, brother. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. Yo, it's literally, bruh. We've got all of them knocked but one. It's a 3v2 at this point. We need to go ahead and get this fight won. We got a Bertha. We could utilize that, but since your boy is walling, he doesn't really need to because he knows exactly where they're at. Watch how he just snaps up and knows exactly. Watch. Ready. So I don't need a Bertha. I know where he's at. GG. Ladies and gentlemen, another match, another hacker. It seems to never, ever fail. It just... Now, let me know. I might be wrong, but I'm telling you right now, the way he was just spotting people that I physically couldn't see, and I can see almost everything. He just knew where people were at. He was pinging people literally through trees that he didn't have eyes on. So I'm going to go off a limb and just go ahead and accuse him of cheating. He's a cheating son of a bitch. It is what it is. Let me know in this comment section if I'm just salty for whatever reason, if y'all think he wasn't cheating, things like that. But again, the purpose of the video before that was to enlighten you guys on how to have efficient teamwork and stop wasting time. If you guys find yourself going 5 minutes, 10 minutes throughout the match without finding an enemy, you're playing wrong. Go for a bounty, go for an objective. Either you can find the enemies or they will come to you. Stop going these long drawn out matches with only coming in 2 or 3 fights. That's not how you want to play, because again, the more you get in fights, the better you'll get. But if you do enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel today and smash that like button. Come on, guys, let's get this video to 700. Let's get it. Get them likes back up, boys. But until next time, you have a good one and good luck in Warzone. You're gonna need it.